Hello, people on it. I am the Wolf, so welcome back to a brand new video. So in the background, you're currently seeing me solving a 4x4. Reason being is, reason being you'll see me doing this solves because I'm bringing you kind of an update. So, well, excluding a video is gonna come this weekend, which is gonna mark a new series I'm gonna start. This video marks my project for August, kind of, as maybe some of you have seen me IRL know August is gonna be a month we're gonna start practicing big cubes. Now, why am I gonna start practicing big cubes? Well, because I'm pretty shit at them. Let's be honest. Before I started practicing a few days ago, I averaged 2 minutes on 4x4, which is not very good. If you all see my official averages, it's like 2 minute 30. Well, as you can see by this 4x4 time, I've already dropped quite a while. Well, so yeah, that plus another series I'm gonna be starting with a friend of mine, which is gonna be announced this weekend, are gonna be the main thing I'm gonna be working on in August. So by big cubes, I don't mean only 4x4. I'm talking about all the big cubes. So today I'm gonna be talking about all kind of my main goals for August, what I wanna try and get down for this big cube project. So first of all, so with 4x4, I'm using a Wuque, and my objective is to be sub 1. I want to be sub 1 with 4x4. I'm gonna have to work on my 3x3. As you saw, that's a 116. I'm gonna have that's slightly less than what the average currently 120, but that's gonna take a bit of work because I currently my 3x3 stage is like 20 plus seconds, which is not very good. But yeah, that's it for 4x4. Now, jumping into my next event, you're gonna be seeing me doing it right now. It's Megaminx. I decided to include that in the big cube section because it's also one of those events, which is I wanted to include this in my big cubes practice because it's still one of those events which is a big cube in parentheses. Like it's still a relatively long puzzle. So my objectives for Megaminx are to be sub 2 by the end of the month. It is definitely doable. Right now, I average just about sub 3, but I already know I can drop like 20-30 seconds once I learn for look last layer. I've been procrastinating learning it since I've had I said there's no point in me learning it if my S12 and F2 initial F12 is terrible. So yeah, I've been working on those first. I'll probably try and drop like 240, and then if I have a few days with free time, I'm just gonna learn all four look class layer. I currently use an X-Men Galaxy as my main. So yeah, that's about it for that for Megaminx. The other events are 5x5, 6x6, and 7x7. So for 7x7, well, I don't know why. I don't even know why I'm starting by 7x7. So I'm just gonna roll with it. I currently have a Z Cloud. I'm gonna start practicing with that, but maybe by the August 25th, when the Haze 7 is released, I'll see the price and the stuff and how fast I am at that point. If I consider myself fast enough to buy such cube, if it costs quite a lot, it doesn't cost much. Well, I think it's gonna cost a lot, seeing how many records and TBs are being broken. But based on how fast I am on 7x7 by then, that's gonna determine if I'm gonna buy it or not. My goal for 7x7 is to be sub 5. Well, I say sub 5. That's the big goal because I don't know, I don't know my potential on 7x7. But let's say if I were to have a personally, my real objective would be low 4 or even sub 4. But I don't know how achievable is that since I don't have too much of a margin of comparison with what I'm doing right now on 7x7. That's why I'm sitting sub 5, decent. But if I'm sub 5, I'm definitely not gonna stop because I want to get low 4, sub 4. That's gonna be my ultimate goal for 7x7. But for what I'm basically saying is for this month, I don't really know if I can achieve it fully. So yeah, I mentioned I'm using Z Cloud 7x7. I think I probably already mentioned that. I'm gonna say it again. Well, the next event, as I get a +2. Yeah, kind of that was barely sub 3 253. I couldn't manage to get that good of a Megaminx solve on camera. Oh well. Next event 5x5. Then I'll talk about 6x6 because I hate orders for some reason. I don't know. Just first skill that pops to mind. Well, since we're talking about 5v5, since we're watching 5v5, let's talk about 5v5. So as of right now, I average on 330s, which is not too good, but a lot better than the 5 minutes I used to average a few days ago. So yeah, that's one thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, for the other cubes, well, I'm gonna be using Yao 4 as a method for 4x4. Well, Megaminx, the usual method that everyone uses. Reduction for 6 and 7, and Yao 5 for 5x5, since my 3x3 stage is completely atrocious. So like, the more I can reduce it, the better. So yeah, I average on the 330s, like 330, 340 for 5x5. My objective is to get like sub 2. Sub 2 on 5x5 wouldn't be bad. I don't think it's gonna be that hard, like not that hard, but I don't think it's gonna be like that far off, that far fetched. Since like I've only done like approximately 20 solves on 5x5, like 20 timed solves. So you can understand why like I'm around here. And so yeah, I currently use a Yushin Red, I think. I'm not even too sure on this cube. Funnily enough, this cube I bought it in September. Yeah, I bought it in September. With the objective to try and participate in that event in my first ever comp, not realizing how hard it would have been to get sub 330 by that comp when I was averaging still like a minute with 3x3. Like I was super slow at that time. I don't know why I thought I could have just done it super easily. Like I struggled getting 2 minutes on 4x4. So that like lets you imagine a bit of how my situation was. So yeah, that's kind of a funny story. So that's actually, yeah, funny enough, that's one of my first ever puzzles. Like one of my first puzzles is this 5v5. Like I got that even earlier than my square one, which is like now one of my better events. So yeah, as you may have noticed, as I'm rambling on a lot, I am pretty slow on a lot of stages on 5v5. Like I can easily optimize. That's what I'm saying. 2 minutes, sub 2 minutes is not too far fetched. Yeah, and also honestly, it's a good cube for my speed and for what I'm trying to get. So yeah, I'll stick with that for now. And the final event, 6x6. 6x6, I currently have an X-Men Shadow, normal, not M. It's still not fully broken in, so I still have, I feel like it's still slightly slow. But for 6x6, my objective is, well, definitely sub 4. Sub 4 is like the minimum. It's kind of like sub 5 for 7x7 is my minimum. But my real objective is kind of try and get like sub 3, like low 3, high 2. That's kind of where I want to be. If I can be even lower, that would be ideal, but I don't expect myself to be that much lower, so I'm gonna set that as a goal. So yeah, that's kind of all my goals for my big cube practice for August. And yeah, I think I said enough, and that's my 5x5 solve ending, which means I got this perfectly timed. I was kind of happy with that because it was a 319. It was my PB currently for, well, 5x5. So yeah, as you can see what to watch next, make sure to click those links because it's fun videos. Yeah, Gamemode is also a review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Goodbye.